With the growing strawberry generation, are you worried about the next generation who will take over?
I think every generation worries about the next generation being not quite ready. And we are not different. I'm sure our parents worried about us too. I would say that definitely there's a very big change from this generation, or my generation, to the next, the people who are in their 30s now. And even between the people who are in their 30s now and those who are in, say, 20, just leaving school, entering the workforce, there's also a significant difference. The world has changed greatly. The environment in which they've grown up has changed a lot. I would say it's a much more orderly and certain environment, and therefore growing up takes longer. Because the world doesn't hit you as quickly and as relentlessly when you're growing up. You're shielded, you've got school, you've got your parents, you are looked after, you don't have to go and sell noodles in order to earn your school fees or buy your school shoes. And so you have reached 20, 25, but you haven't really seen a lot of the world. I mean, it's because we've tried our best to protect the young ones. But it therefore takes longer to reach that point of knowing what's happening outside, how that impacts us, and what will happen, how we will react if we come across adversity. So, of course, we worry about that. What happens when the first time a real storm bursts on our head? Will we toughen up and make it? Or will it be such a shock that suddenly you won't be able to take it? And we hope that our kids will toughen up and make it. I think if you look at their performance in NS, they expect higher standards, but they are prepared to take tough training. So that's a good sign. If you look at the young ones who are active in social work, in their community causes, whether it's the environment, whether it's pets like cats, or whether it's concern for organizing social enterprises and helping other people. I think there are a good number of young people who have that passion and that commitment to go and work. So how that generation responds to the new world, we will see. But I think we should have confidence in young people.
PM, do you think that parents are soft on their children?
I think it's different when you have 1 or 2 children as compared to when you had 5 or 6 children in the past. You want to invest your best in them. You want them to have every opportunity in life, and you want to protect them to the maximum extent you can. Whereas in the previous generation with big families, many of them were left to grow up by themselves. It's a good nurturing environment, but you also have to be much more self-reliant. You have to fend for yourself with your siblings. You have to look after the younger siblings. And you learn from one another, from the extended family and from your elder brothers and sisters. But today, if you have only 1 kid or 2, I think attitudes are inevitably different.
Looking over the horizon, do you see one test that you do worry particularly about for this strawberry generation?
I'm not sure that I would call them the strawberry generation. The Taiwanese call them the strawberry generation, and the person aforementioned are not pleased. We thought that in 2008 and 2009, when the economic crisis came, that it would be a significant test for us, even a severe test, because it was such an enormous storm. But as it turned out, it passed faster than we expected, and the measures we took were more effective than we expected in buffering us from the storm. So we had 1 quarter when growth was minus 10%, but our unemployment rate didn't really go up very much, and our old people didn't get thrown out of jobs. And our young people may not even have noticed that something dramatic was happening in the world. We didn't quite get the full educational value from an experience like that. I'm sure there will be other opportunities, other such events which will come, and I hope that we will see the opportunity in them for testing and strengthening our mettle, and not just the challenge in them for dealing with a difficult time.